Me mo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. President-elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ashe NDC parliamentary leadership say they should select Alban Bagbin as the Speaker of Parliament. Now the reason why this is happening, no, remember what you see, and then what is going on? Idea where Mahama why no, it's a strategic move. Now I'll tell you what I saw, especially during this week, okay, and why it is needful for Mahama to do this. Me who the same microphone so catch Mahama say nanke ni kwa nse wo ye de wo ye no, but ni name no. Now this is the letter coming from office of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I say President-elect mandates NDC parliamentary leadership to nominate Right Honorable Alban Bagbin as Speaker of the 9th Parliament. Now, and na 9th Parliament no year free womo new MPs no, and then a year free womo ni aso omo in no ochena omo to me aswe a year His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so in ndra womo kokoye registration. Now I say the President-elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has, in consultation with the National Executive and Parliamentary Leadership of the National Democratic Congress, mandated the nomination of the Right Honorable Alban Kingsford Bagbin as Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Right Honorable Bagbin has distinguished himself in the service of Parliament, rising from Member of Parliament from Naduli to Minority and Majority Leader respectively, and subsequently as Speaker of the 8th Parliament. He brings a wealth of experience to the position, which will prove vital in steering the affairs of Parliament at this critical period in Ghana's democratic and legislative development. The President-elect is convinced that under the stewardship of the Right Honorable Alban Bagbin, Ghana's Parliament will be further strengthened to develop effectively on its oversight responsibility. So this is signed by Felix Ofosu-Kwakye, who is the special aide of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, Alban Bagbin also responded, and the letter was also the responded. No, mame enkenkan eno nso entre mu na we na maye analysis na make say meye no na maye na wo bie hu the reason why I think say ade we koso say. Now this is the response from Alban Bagbin. As a statement of gratitude from Honorable Alban Kingsford Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament, I say I extend my profound gratitude to the President-elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for the honor and trust he has, in consultation with the national executives and the parliamentary leadership of the National Democratic Congress (NDC), placed in me by the decision that I be nominated to be elected as the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. This is both a profound privilege and an onerous responsibility, a responsibility that I do not take lightly. I am deeply humbled by His Excellency's confidence in my ability to lead the August House as we begin a new chapter in our nation's democratic journey. Throughout my years of service to Parliament and the people of Ghana, I have always remained loyal to Ghana and committed to the principles of justice, fairness, and respect for the rule of law. As Speaker of the 9th Parliament, I will continue to uphold these values and ensure that the 9th Parliament operates with the highest standards of integrity, transparency, accountability, and inclusiveness. I would like to take this opportunity to assure the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the people of Ghana that I will, more than before, rededicate myself fully to the task ahead of the country, working to strengthen our democratic institutions and to ensure that Parliament remains an effective and responsive institution to the needs and hopes of the people. Once again, I thank the President-elect, the national executives, and the NDC parliamentary leadership for the singular honor to have a second term as Speaker of the Parliament of Ghana. Thank you, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament. So, Alban Bagbin, and also ne response a wade aba say wasum asumpa na ade Mahama aka no ne ni agye ho na ode ne nkwa ebeto ho amagana. Now, the reason why I think Mahama did this, and they said the lobbying that was happening in NDC, especially this week, no, it's here for Eseweni. The lobbying. Hey, in Penyufuana NDC, wamo ekoshe opposition na ni enti omon kampu. Afe no mwachi omuti lobby. Na ube lobby for position na speakership position and our best lobby. The most difficult part in our democracy was President Akufo-Addo's last 4 years. It was the most difficult part in our democracy. The only person who could stand to power, even yes, he had his faults and made mistakes certain times, but the only person who could stand to power was Alban Bagbin. Look at how Alban Bagbin frustrated President Akufo-Addo and his governance, especially during times no more person will impose or more ill wills on Ghanaians. It took Alban Bagbin to stand against President Akufo-Addo. Enya Alban Bagbin enanka oye speaker nanka Ghana baby ase yakwa kodu no asai de nanso nanka baby o man ase yakwa kodu nanka ebe se yakwa kosin sa. But Alban Bagbin stood his grounds. Na Alban Bagbin na ye dirty work ni na ewie na afei NDC aba na wo bi be se afei na wo se wodi ne de a ye se nkrofo ofeetiri lobby kase o yembo Alban Bagbin ningu no mo mra meda ni speaker what be that enu ti wo kai kra na afenyu marking na on say opeso o kakra desire Alban Bagbin in parliament na opeso o ka desire Alban Bagbin say wo Alban Bagbin na wo ye dirty work ni na no at the end of the day kra na ye kra ya te say NDC 4% mo drop o mo person be use muni amokai afenyu marking said that against Alban Bagbin say wo mo use the why dirty work nini na afei omo person me use biom nti wo nwen ho nti no sa assurance ya na de we ya Mahama waye no for me it is an assurance at least etre Alban Bagbin say well and at least etre nkrofo say well we are maintaining Alban. Listen na ka NDC for edio be foforo by as speaker of parliament na ka NDC for ho be me wan rough ka NDC for ho be me wan rough because masa Alban Bagbin wa boy ejuma. Alban Bagbin na boy ejuma he last minute. Emra na Supreme Court Chief Justice person den kra. Look at how Alban Bagbin stood his grounds. And in the history of this country, ye bebo Alban Bagbin din. And the Alban Bagbin, the Chief Justice ninim guase. Because ade no mokoko ye kokwasa gidigidi omokoko ye at the end of the day ekoko wie sen but one ejina mu Alban Bagbin it is a time no na oye speaker na won sheda ni 2 means because na the party na wo ho nti oye de nkra na at least he can have his say, but most of the time no he's being ganged up by 2 other people. Most of the time those 2 other people will win, but still to me trimwa ma win nkra na sheda anye emba ntem sa then the party na aba na no ede obi wo mu obedi a eye ono a afe ye be lobby am obi foforo se nipa kro ne mra meje nke ndisi for mo ho be me wan rough inti this week mo ana mo lobby ni na no at least sa announcement where Mahama will make it will put a pause or a stop to it. It's going to put a pause to it. Now, Mr. Mahama, so His Excellency, Mr. No, you see, in Yamabi Wawa a cost of politics, and I am looking forward, say Mahama, a best no. There are a lot of people, or party co-positioner, they don't do anything to even help the party. But because of proximity with people in office inti, yenye wini ya na fast. Omo akodi pakro ne ho. Mahama nankasa nenum asem waka. see a winnie yeno, what to why yes, yo, way baba besra wo fie, or bar, or the assembly nam, or Mr. position be than Emame. Mr. This time around, Mahama should see the people who stood behind him. Menka said the Bakone standing behind Mahama, ne Juma known to me, ye cry and farmer no dabi. There are obviously some people who stood behind Mahama who can do the work. He should prioritize those people. He should prioritize those people. Media, if you took a cram the Bema in this, no. Montreal, your comment box, Timo, Medasi.